So I've identified a problem with these portals. It didn't seem like a big deal at the time, but it seems to be a pretty major issue. See how the brake pad is not completely contacting the rotor? The bracket they give you spaces the caliper out a little too far, and the brake pads hang out past the rotor. That's not so much the issue, it's the fact that this is rubbing my 14-inch wheels. You can see right there. This might not be a problem on all wheels, but it's definitely a problem on 2 sets of my 14-inch wheels. So the way to fix this is this bolt right here. You take it out and you make this hole go a little bit deeper so you can slide it in. And you loosen up the 2 portal bolts and you make sure that the bracket is seated. Those holes have a little bit of slack and you make sure they're seated all the way that way. I'll show you what I'm talking about then. So you don't really want to make the holes any bigger because there's not a whole lot of extra aluminum on top of them anyway. So I'm just taking a drill bit. It's a real aggressive step drill bit. Drilling in here and just pushing down. And removing some aluminum from the bottom, kind of wallowing that hole out so it goes down deeper, you see. So moving the hole down this way to bring the caliper in. And then when you install it, you want to get these bolts snug and tap it to make sure the bracket is all the way against the portal before you tighten it down, just to bring that caliper as much as possible. Eventually, I'm going to call Super ATV and see if they'll send me another set of these, because these are obviously the problem. Either they're the wrong ones or they're drilled out wrong. If they won't send me some, I can make them. They're real simple. So yeah, not a huge issue, but this is the first major issue I have with this kit. See, by tapping it, you can get it to come over a pretty good amount. That'll help tuck it in a little bit. When you're installing the caliper too, you see how it's still a little misaligned. But if you tap on this metal piece right here, you get to go in about a 1/4 of an inch easy. And you can see that it's almost perfectly lined up now. Not nearly as bad as it was before. If you keep tapping on it and tightening them down, you can get it even better. So this is kind of a temporary fix, but it's definitely going to let me ride this weekend with my 14-inch Mambas.